So I'm not gonna lie, there is a very short majority of people who actually care about the preseason. Like, you have to be a die-hard football fan like me. Otherwise, you're probably not gonna enjoy a lot of backups and players who won't even make the team play football. But for this game right here, if you're an NFL fan, you need to tune in. If you guys did not know, the Baltimore Ravens have currently won 21 straight, yes, 21 straight preseason games in a row.
Wowzers.
Like, do you know how absurd that is? I understand it's preseason and none of it matters. Like, if you go undefeated, you're not gonna win the Super Bowl. But the fact that they've won 21 straight games, it's crazy. But I mean, it's pretty cool that the Cardinals are gonna get an opportunity to snap it. And we're gonna be doing it with the guy that used to be on the Baltimore Ravens, Mr. Throw It on a Dime himself, Trey McSorley. Talk about some sweet revenge.
Look at me, look at you, take my revenge, that's what I'm gonna do.
And another storyline we can kind of look into is this is gonna be Hollywood Brown's first game back playing Baltimore. Obviously, it's a preseason game and we're probably not gonna see a lot of him, maybe a drive or two at the max. But it is something worth noting that this is gonna be his first game playing against his former team. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like there's tension between Hollywood and the Ravens because he literally came out with this quote right here. He said, "I just wanted to feel like I'm part of something to win. At the Ravens, I just felt like sometimes they really didn't need me. Regardless if I was there or not, they were gonna win games. I love the game too much and I just wanted to be involved." And this basically just comes from not wanting to be in a run-first system. And I know there's gonna be some people out there already who's gonna be like, well, Hollywood led the league in targets, or he was like top 10 in targets. Like, I understand that, but the Ravens system isn't catered to wide receivers. There's a reason they're not bringing in top talent at that position. So now Hollywood literally gets to be in a system called the air raid where it's pass dynamic first. So he's gonna get a lot of targets and he's gonna be able to run the field. This system caters a lot more to his play style and I can't wait to see him play in it. And by the sounds of it, he can't wait to play in it as well. But going back to the game, there are a couple interesting things to note, at least on the Cardinals side. I'm not a Ravens fan, so I'm not like super in tune with you guys and what you guys got going on over there. If these were your guys' starters, I would know what I'm talking about. But when it comes to your second, third, and even four stringers, I'm completely out of the loop. I'm gonna keep it real. So if you're a Ravens fan or just an NFL fan in general, please let us know down in the comment section below. But going back to the Cardinals side of things, you know, the thing I actually know what I'm talking about, we're expected to see the debut of rookie tight end Trey McBride. Now, I'm not gonna lie, at first, I hated this pick because on the roster, we already have Zach Ertz and Max Williams. When I actually sat back and thought about the pick, I've grown to love it. McBride is probably the best tight end in this draft class, and the fact that he was here in round 2 at pick like 59, I believe, I'm not 100% sure on that. But the fact that he fell to us in the second round, I mean, you kind of had to consider it, and they ended up picking him. And when you actually think about it, it's not a bad pick whatsoever. Max Williams is only on the roster for one more season, and Zach Ertz isn't getting any younger. So when the opportunity presented itself for the Cardinals to bring in a very talented and very young tight end to that core, they didn't hesitate whatsoever and they made that happen. And what's also good about this is McBride is going to have the opportunity to sit behind and learn from both of these guys, and that's just going to help him develop. Learning from one of the game's best tight ends, and a Super Bowl champion, by the way, is going to be very, very beneficial for him, and I honestly can't wait to see what he can do. And although we're not certain on the amount of reps he's going to be getting on Sunday's game, we do know he's going to be in action, so that's good enough for me. And just like last week, we still have that wide receiver position battle with Greg Dortch and Andy Isabella. Both of them had phenomenal games last week, and you can't discredit either of them. Both of them were balling out, and both of them were making plays. So at this point in time, it's honestly too hard to call whether who gets the roster spot or not. In my opinion, I think it should be Greg Dortch, but there is still a chance that both of them end up making it. But say it comes down to only one person making it, these preseason games right here are going to determine that. So this position battle is something we still got to keep our eyes out for. And the same thing goes for the running back position as well. I don't feel like anyone stood out enough to solidify themselves as the running back 2 or 3. So I still feel like those positions are up for grabs. I liked what I saw from Keaontay Ingram. I thought he was balling out, and I hope he gets more touches on Sunday. But we still have guys like Eno Benjamin and Jonathan Ward fighting for those spots as well. I know a lot of people are pushing for Eno, myself included, but with the way Keaontay Ingram played, if he comes out again and does the exact same thing and gets more reps while doing it, it's going to be kind of tough not to go with him. But I mean, I guess we'll see. But those right there are the main position battles and the main things I'm going to be keeping an eye on personally. Let me know down in the comment section below if I missed anything or any matchups you guys are going to be having your eyes on. Because there are still some things that we have to worry about, especially on the defensive side. Like, we need to see if Zaven Collins steps up this game. Marco Wilson, we heard he might be losing his corner 2 spot. So, I mean, I guess we'll see if he steps up this game as well, or if Antonio Hamilton shows those progressions that we've been hearing about. We still have some concerns. So, I mean, let me know if I missed anything. And Ravens fans, again, please let us know what we have to keep our eye out on for on your side of the ball, because, again, I'm clueless. This is probably going to sound weird, but yes, I'm hyped for preseason football. Not only do we just get to see our favorite teams play, but I mean, it does also mean we're closer to the regular season. So I mean, I'll take it. One thing I want you guys to do is let me know down in the comment section below who you think is going to win this game. Do you think it's going to be the Baltimore Ravens, who are currently on a 21 win streak? And obviously, that's probably the answer we're going to get a lot in the comments. Or do you think it's going to be the underdog Arizona Cardinals, led by this man right here, Trace McSorley?
I'm your favorite quarterback, they call me Trace McSorley.
Let me know what you guys are thinking. And also, I'm proud to announce that the new partner for this channel is PrizePicks. PrizePicks is the easiest way to play daily fantasy. It's literally you versus the projected numbers. You pick 2 to 5 players on any over-under on their projection, and you can win up to 10 times on any entry. So say, for example, Trace McSorley, his over-under is 135 passing yards. If you think he's going to go over that, you pick over. It's that simple, and you do that for a couple more players on every entry, and you can win up to 10 times like we mentioned. And what's great is that all users that deposit and use the promo code MYTHICAZ will receive a 100 instant deposit match up to $100. So if you deposit $100, they will match that and give you $200 to use. That's a pretty incredible offer, and if this sounds like something you want to hop on, I'll have it linked down in the description below, but you could also go to the App Store and download PrizePicks there. And make sure to use the promo code MYTHICAZ and you will receive a 100 instant deposit match up to $100. And me personally, I can't wait to use it during the regular season. I'm going to be on this literally all the time, and if you guys want to see my projections, go ahead and follow me on Twitter or Instagram. I'll also have those linked down in the description, and I'll be keeping you guys updated with my picks throughout the season. With that being said, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. If you guys did enjoy, consider hitting that subscribe button. I post NFL and Arizona Cardinals related content, so if that's anything you're interested in, this is the perfect channel for you. But like I said, that's all I got for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.
And love is love, and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure, and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory, I tell you how it tastes. This is Black Hoodie Rap, hat slow and soul is on. Just a star trying to get my supernova on. Tell me something, have you ever felt overgrown? Just a matter of time for the throne get overthrown. Love is love, it's no love for